Hello everyone, welcome to Exot Solutions. In previous video, we see profile creation toolbar. If you have any query related to that, you can ask me in comment section. In this video, we are going to see some next toolbar. So let's get started. Hello everyone, in this video, we are going to see constraint toolbar separately and in more depth. So to start the new project, click on Start, Mechanical Design, Sketcher. Here press OK. After that you have to select any one of this plane to go to Sketcher environment. I am selecting XY plane. This is our Sketcher environment and this is the constraint toolbar. So basically we use constraint toolbar to give dimension or to define object. In short, to give different types of parameter. For example, suppose I have line like this and I want to give some dimension to it. So just click on constraint and click on line. As you can see, the dimension will be appeared. By dragging mouse you can adjust it up or down. Now I want to change it and give as per my suitable dimension. So just double click on it and here you can give as per your suitable dimension. Press enter or press OK. As you can see, the dimension will be given. Similarly, if I have circle and I want to give it a diameter or radius, just click on constraint and press circle. As you can see, it will show in diameter, but now I want in radius. Just double click on it and here at bottom you can see down arrow. Just press it and change it to radius and give the radius as per your suitable radius. Press OK. As you can see, the dimension will be given and the circle will be drawn. So this is all about constraint command. You can give dimension to any object that you draw. But now if I suppose I have line like this. This is the inclined line and I wanted it to be vertical. So just click on line and click here constraint define in dialog box. Just click here. As you can see here some options, but in right side at bottom you can see horizontal or vertical. Now I want it to be vertical. Just click on vertical. As you can see, the line will be changes from inclined to vertical. Now I want this line to be horizontal. Do the same procedure. Click on line and click on constraint defined in dialog box and click on horizontal. As you can see, the line will be horizontal. Now if suppose I have two lines like this. The line we called it line 1 and line 2. Now I want the line 1 to be perpendicular to line 2. So just press Ctrl button and hold it and click both this line and click on constraint defined in dialog box. As you can see, your option available perpendicular. Just click on it and your two lines will be perpendicular to each other. The line 1 will be perpendicular to line 2, as you can see. Now I want this line 1 to be parallel to this line 2. Do the same procedure. Press and hold Ctrl button and click these two lines and click on this, and as you can see here, option available parallelism, and press OK. As you can see, these two lines will be parallel to each other. Now I want this line to be coincidence with this line 2. Just click the point of line 1 and press Ctrl and hold and click on line 2 and just click on constraint defined in dialog box. As you can see here, option available coincidence. Just press OK. As you can see, these two lines will be coincidence to each other. So these all examples are about lines. Now we can see circle. If I have two circle, we will give some dimension to it. These two circle, and now if I suppose I have the third one, and I want this third circle to be tangent to these two circles, so just press Ctrl button and hold it and click circle 1 and circle third and press constraint define in dialog box. Here you can see tangency option, just click it and press OK. As you can see, the circle 1 and circle third will be tangent to each other. For the other circle, do the same procedure. Click circle second and click circle third and just press tangency. As you can see, the two circles will be tangent to the third one. So this is all about tangency. Now if I have line like this and I want to give some particular angle to it, just click on line, and here you can see length. You can give length to it, and if I want to give angle, just click line 1, line and line 2 and click on constraint define in dialog box. As you can see here, option available angle. The angle will be given. You can change it by just double click on it. By this constraint method, you can give any parameter to any object. So this is all about constraint toolbar. We will see the next toolbar in next video. Till then, thank you.